I think head and neck cancer is perhaps a lesser known cancer, and so people perhaps don't appreciate the difficulties that patients can have because the treatment affects areas that have got very important structures for us, so speech, swallow, perhaps appearance. Those things can be very difficult for patients, particularly in the way that it affects their quality of life. Generally, I support patients who are perhaps newly diagnosed with a cancer diagnosis. I work as the key worker for the head and neck patients. We can talk about the technical things, but very often they're perhaps not the things that are worrying the patients. The things that are worrying them are their families or their finances, that sort of thing. So we try to make sure that we spend time with them to address the things that are really important to them, rather than the things that we perceive might be important for a patient.
I was diagnosed about 5 years ago, and the moment you're diagnosed, you're introduced to a team of people who can help. Knowing that she's there is as much of a comfort as anything else, you know. I remember telling Jane I had to write things down because you can't talk when you just have. And telling her that I was worried about the staples. I had 70 staples in my neck, and I don't know why, but I was lying there thinking these are going to really hurt when they come out. And Jane said, "Don't worry, I'll take them out. And we'll take our time and it'll be fine." And it was.
In Wales, they have a key worker policy. So all patients that are identified with a cancer diagnosis at that point should be allocated a key worker. Our role is to manage the patient pathway, if you like, but to act as a point of contact for that patient. You know, socially, you think these things are very easy. You might just want to pop out and have a meal or meet your friends and things, but then you're now thinking about whether you can face going out and seeing people, or what you'll eat, or how you'll manage when you're out. And those things psychologically can have a huge impact on people and their quality of life and the way that they feel about themselves. And that's really important that we support them with those needs.
In my instance, my wife worries a lot about stuff, you know, so half the time I'm reassuring her. And so it's great that I know that I've got somebody there that I can talk to if I need to. And I have done on numerous occasions.
We're very closely involved with patients and helping them to rebuild their lives afterwards. I think getting to that 5 years and seeing people really finding their lives have it not improved but are back on track, if you like, that's a really rewarding thing, to think that you've been even just a small part of making that happen for them.
It makes a huge difference to know that you've got somebody you can contact at any time. It would be my whole process of my recovery would have been a different thing without it, without a doubt.